questions? Oh, you have a question. Please, go to the mic. Oh, hold on. Someone's coming down to help you. You can shout? All righty then.
I'm curious why you decided just to follow the EPA sort of regional model for your committees, and maybe did you consider, or is it worth considering, that you have an urban task force or committee and a more suburban or rural, because the people in the countryside might have very different home interventions and different insurance plans, different modes of health care than what's in cities. Thanks.
The question is for anybody or for anybody?
I don't think it's on.
Here, use this one. We in Puerto Rico, and for all of you that are interested in the curriculum design, you have of their CDs that we bring with the Proyecto Aire information and with the family living with asthma. We prefer to say person living with asthma instead to say patients. With Proyecto Aire and the Department of Health, we use different resources for the in-home visit. When Proyecto Aire started in 2004, part of the major component was the in-home visit, and we made the in-home visit from 2004 to 2009. And we use people for all the community. We have 500 asthma instructors trained in Puerto Rico. It's different from asthma educator. It's a different curriculum. And they have to train to choose at least 25 families living with asthma or person living with asthma, and then they need to go through their home. And we have people from different degrees with different interests all around the island. Now for this summit, we use the EPA model, but in the implementation, we fix it at the beginning.
You bring up an interesting piece because we know that asthma is different in the urban areas, suburban and rural, and I think it's well identified that everybody that is in those categories has slightly different resources available to them and needs. But the reason we have a New York State committee was predominantly because that's our geography, and that's how the decision was made based on that. And so we convened the two committees knowing and recognizing that New York City is a significantly different set of resources and energy, as well as the rest of New York State, to be frank, and then really marrying those two up so we have a conducive set of key findings. And so what we found was they were parallel. And so we didn't carve it out by urban versus rural, but certainly would be a consideration in the next steps. Does that help?
And also, we welcome to all of you to raise their voice and their hands and be part of this committee. And I'm pretty sure that if I mention the EPA see the committee keep growing, they will see the need if they have to say, oh, is a lot of you, let's now have even another subcommittee because it's really well represented. So maybe that will be one of the next steps. But right now, what we would love is for all of you to join us at the subcommittee level.
Okay. All right, so with that, I want to thank our panel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please.
Okay, thank you.
Forgive me.
That's okay. My question is for Lourdes. So my name is Felicia Bowen. I'm from Rutgers University School of Nursing, and I do a lot of my asthma work in the community. I think it's wonderful that you've gotten all of these schools on board. And my question to you is, how difficult was it to access the schools and to get school buy-in?
In Puerto Rico, we has one advantage and is that it can come that you can get in the school from the Department of Education, from the main office. It means that they choose the school, they choose how we are going to get in, and they choose the teachers. And for this reason, we are going to have the 600 health teachers available. But when we go through the community, it's more hard because sometimes the community believes that this is not a priority or that they have so much information already about asthma and they don't want. But right now they are waiting us and they want to be part of the process to see if then we can implement some policies and some law for the asthma treatment in kids.
All right. Okay, I think that's it. All right, so we want to thank our panel. Can we give them another round of applause?